A prenuptial agreement, or a prenup for short, is a contract signed by two people who are planning to get married that determines how their property will be divided up if they divorce. North Dakota law refers to it as a premarital agreement. In this video, we'll cover what prenuptial agreements are, what North Dakota law has to say about them, how to draft a legally enforceable prenup in North Dakota, and more. Make sure to watch to the end of this video so you can download a fillable prenup template. Let's start at the beginning. What is a prenup? A prenup requires each party to present honestly and transparently the details of his or her financial situation to the other party. These include assets, debts, and liabilities. It also asks the parties to agree on how they will split everything if the marriage ends. It's important to know that a prenup can't cover child support or child custody. These are matters determined by the court, which has a legal duty to protect the rights of minors. So how does North Dakota in particular handle prenups? North Dakota is one of the 28 states that have adopted the Uniform Premarital Agreement Act, which was written in 1983 to standardize prenup laws across the country. According to North Dakota's version of the law, a prenup is enforceable if it can be proven that a few key criteria have been met. First, both parties need to have enforced the agreement willingly and freely. Both parties had to have been able to access independent legal counsel. What this means is that both parties had the time to seek separate legal advice and consider the advice provided. If both parties didn't seek legal counsel, the prenup needs to include an explanation in plain language of the rights and obligations being outlined within it. The law suggests something as simple as this: if you sign this agreement, you may be giving up your right to ownership or control of money and property. Both parties also need to have been fully transparent about their financial circumstances. The law also says that if the prenup disadvantages one party so unfairly when the marriage ends that the party has to depend on the state for financial support, then it can be overturned. A court may also refuse to enforce the agreement if it results in substantial hardship or if it restricts the ability of a victim of domestic violence to seek support. In North Dakota, a prenup is only valid if both spouses sign it. It's recommended that this signing happens in the presence of a notary public. If you're considering a prenup, there are some measures that you can take to make sure your agreement will hold up in court. The first one is you can complete the prenup well in advance of your wedding date. This is a good way to show the court that both parties have had adequate time to consider the terms of the contract and they weren't pressured into signing it at the last minute. Make sure that you're transparent about your income, assets, and debts. Each party needs to have a full understanding of the implications of the agreement. It's also a good idea for each party to seek separate legal counsel. While lawyers cost money, they can also ensure that your prenup is enforceable, which can save you a lot of money in the long run. You can download a prenup template at the link right here. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can easily access more videos that simplify some of the confusing legal situations we all find ourselves in.